on how to succeed and start doing what you have learned. Stop searching every day. I want to learn how to succeed. I want to learn how to be a millionaire. I want to learn how to be a billionaire. I want to learn how to start this thing. You have been, every day you are searching. That knowledge that you have acquired is enough. Now, start doing it. We have allowed procrastination to take over our destiny. We have allowed procrastination to take over our lives. Every day you are here. This week, I have decided to be punctual. This week, I have decided to work on my communication. This week, I have decided that I am going to learn how to do this. Every week, we are learning. We are learning. We are learning. We are learning. 18, 19, 20, 30. We keep learning up to when? We have already acquired a lot of knowledge. Now is the time for us to start doing. On a daily basis, people go on Facebook learning how to do different things. People go on YouTube learning how to do different things. Some people also go on TikTok learning how to wine bomb bomb. Every day people keep learning. But how many people are actually taking action? How many? How many percent of people are taking action from the things they learn? Most of us, we are jack of all, master of none. Because today you learn how to do hair. Tomorrow you drop. You hear that now it is nails that pain. You learn how to do nails. After that you say it's not going, you stop. The next day you learn how to be a seamstress. After that you stop. The next day you hear that now is a wedding and all that. That's what is pain. You learn how to do makeup. After you stop. The next day you learn how to do what is manicure and pedicure they're calling it. After that you stop. The next day you learn how. Like we have been learning a lot of things. But how many of us are now taking action? Because action is what we need right now to move forward. We have already learned a lot. Every day you want to study the life of this person. How did this person succeed? How did this person succeed? In fact, the richest people today, we know their success story of how they started. But yet, we are not satisfied. Because we are trying to look for what is easy, what will fit us. What will fit us in our comfort zone. Because we don't want to stretch. I really want to succeed in this CSME. As a stagiaire, you have to work to be like this. As a director, you have to work to be like this. I really want to learn from this other person too. How do you be a DS? Tomorrow, I want to learn from me. How do you be a DD? The next time you go back, I want to learn from. Like you keep learning. See, sometimes it's no longer the knowledge that we are looking for. It's no longer the knowledge. We are not looking for who to associate with and just feel comfortable in our situation. That's what we're looking at. It's like you are stay at home, you're not doing anything. Every day you're moving around your neighborhood to look for somebody that has the same lifestyle like you, so that people can become friends. You say, "I've not seen my type. I've not seen my type." It's like everybody's claiming to be, "I've not seen my type." You are looking for your time to gossip. You are looking for your time to gist. You say, "Me like this, I like discussion." So I'm looking for people who like discussion, so that we can always gist about what. Number one point has to say that word. Find something doing and create a routine. You need to find something doing and create a routine. Let me tell you, when you find something doing, you create a routine. The time you sleep, the time you wake up, the time you eat, the time you exercise, the time you go to bed, you create that routine. And once you create a routine, you can always adjust it at any time. You can always adjust it at any time. But if you don't have anything doing, you see, you can sleep and wake up by 10 o'clock, you don't have a problem. The next day, you can even go to bed at 1 o'clock, 1 a.m. And then you wake up now the next day again, another 1 a.m. You don't have your time. Why? Because you don't have anything that is occupying you. You don't have anything that is pushing you. You don't have any reason to wake up the next day. But when you find something doing, you create a routine. Let me tell you, even people will know when to call you and when not to call you. It's not everybody that can wake up in the morning and start calling you at this time. There are people that know that at this time, Lizette is at work. I can't call Lizette at this time. Because you have found something to do and you have created a routine. People know that at this time, I cannot be calling Katrin. She has gone to work. When you don't have a routine, everybody uses like remote control. Hey, hello, I have cassava in the farm. Follow me, let's go and remove cassava. Now. People just call you. I have a people that are there. They'll just call you. I want to send you money to go and run my work for me and my farm. I want to send you to my city to go and do this for me. If you don't have something doing and you don't have a routine, people will use you to achieve their own objective. That's why you must find something doing and create a routine. Let people know that you are a busy person. Do you know that for real, there are some of you that they know that I can call you at any time for anything or show up because I don't have anything doing. And even if, in fact, what you are doing is you are not even serious. So they can call you at any time and you abandon what you are doing and you come and work for them. People know that. Okay, you don't know? We know. The way some of you used to look at me and tell me, it's like what I'm saying is strange.
It's true, reality.
There are people that you can even be there on the field and they just call you at 11 o'clock. Where are you? Can't bring a me go hospital, They at home, but they'll choose to call you because they know that you don't have anything doing. In fact, even what you have that you are doing, you're not even serious. When you have a routine, even people tend to respect you. They know that from this time to this time, this is not home. Like now, people that call my friends, they know you cannot come here at this time to look for me in this office. After that, you take inside basic. My friends cannot come here at this time to look for me, except the ones that their this thing is shaking. Because I've told them that what from 6 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock, nobody should look for me. If the matter is serious, come by 11. At this time to this time, I'm busy. You cannot expect to come here at this time. You're expecting to attend to you. If I don't attend to you, say Stephanie is too proud. I went to her office. She did not have my time. She was busy. Number 2. No, still under that. I said, when you find something doing create a routine, these days, remember, skills are more important than certificates. When you find something doing, be humble. Remember that these days, skills are more important than certificates. Because what is killing some of us is the fact that we have not understand that the world is searching for skills. It is true that you have gone to school, but apart from you going to school, what other working experience do you have that you can join it together with your certificate to give you weight? Today, when you go to look for jobs, people will tell you, I need somebody who is good in computer engineering, at least 2 years working experience. True, madam. Those of you that used to apply, they tell you now that I'm looking for somebody that have this skill because over here you are job searchers every day looking for jobs. They are looking for somebody who is good in computer maintenance. At least 2 years working experience with a certificate that proves that you have worked. Skills are more important. You have graduated since 2009. You have 0 skills. Whenever you are looking for a job, what you do is you place your certificate. People are no longer interested in the certificate. They want to see your CV, your working skills, your working experience. That is what is important. It is high time you tell yourself these things so that it can help you focus in life. Because the fact that we have not educated ourselves on this thing, that's why we still keep having problems. It is true that you study marketing in school. It is true that you study banking and finance in school. It is true that you study what in school? Accounting. It is true that you study law. It is true that you study what again? Nursing. We need to see your working experience at least 2 or 3 years before we can employ you. Do you have it? Skills important. Number 2. Develop yourself to understand how you talk, how you react, and how you view things in bracket your reasoning. Develop yourself in terms of how you talk, how you react, and how you view things. Because this will contribute to your growth in life. The way you talk, let me tell you, when people say things are hard, what do you tell yourself? When people say it's not going, what do you tell yourself? When people say today is a tough day, what do you tell yourself? Because what you tell yourself determines what you attract. What you tell yourself determines what you get. I beg, me like this, the way things are hard now, do you think that it is easy for someone to give you 1,000? That's how, see JYT and nobody advice you 1,000. Your view of things, how you talk towards things. Let me tell you, there's a saying in the Bible says that says, when the people of the world, they'll be crying out, oh, there is a casting down, things are tough, things are difficult. But you as a child of God, you'll be praising God and saying that word, wow, there's a lifting up. Your talk, your reaction, and your view is very important. Under that, build yourself in terms of communication by finding the right associate. Build yourself in terms of communication by finding the right associate. Sometimes it is the people that you are associating with them that are making you to communicate the way you are communicating, that are making you to behave the way you are behaving. If you have find something doing and you realize that the people that you used to be with them, they are not going your direction, it is important that you shift from there and find a new associate. Let me tell you, people will say, I used to be your friend back in secondary school, but now that you are working, you're no longer my friend. It is true. Because back then in secondary school, we had different views and we had a common goal. But now, my view has shifted, my mindset has shifted, my understanding has shifted. So, I need to find people who also reason now like me so that we can go together. Most of us want to go far in life, but our relationships, they cannot leave us. They cannot. After working the whole day, you still have to go out and hang out with friends because you want to keep that relationship going. But if you find a new relationship whereby everyone understands that now we are tired, it is time to rest, we'll see tomorrow. It's a new atmosphere. People will think that you're now bragging because you have money. No, you don't yet have the money. You are just trying to find people that you can work with them. There is a saying the chairman always say, coming together, keeping together, and working together. It's very important if you must succeed in life. Number 3, ask yourself these questions. Why am I doing this? Who am I doing it for? How am I even supposed to do it? And when will I start doing it? All these I'm doing, who is to benefit at the end? When you ask yourself these questions, and if you find the answers, that will be your biggest motivation. Who am I working for? In fact, why am I even working? In fact, how am I even supposed to work? And when will I really work? When will I start working? How, when, why, and who? If you can answer these 4 questions, they will carry you to the top. But if every day you still cannot find answers, then it's a problem. Why are you here? What are you working for? In fact, how are you supposed to work? When will you start working? When you find answers to this question, this will be your biggest motivation every day. Most of us are not understand who we are working for. You think that, oh, my biggest motivation is that I'm working so that I can succeed, my family too will succeed. Yes, it's true. But do you know that you can even succeed and that family still is not happy with you? Success in life starts from you being happy about it. You being excited. When you are happy, you understand that I am working for myself. When I work for myself, others will benefit. It is true that our families motivate us, but my dear, there is a future that you want to get there.
That's it, dude.
There is a life you want to have. And if every day you keep telling ourselves that I'm working because I want to motivate this person, when that person is no longer in your life, who now will you work and motivate? The first thing you should understand is that what? Who am I working for? Is it for myself? 4. Have a scale of preference. Invest time and energy into your work. You need to have a scale of preference. Now, you have stopped searching. Now you found something doing. Have a scale of preference. According to economists, a scale of preference is a list of your needs versus your wants, starting from the most important to the least important. Now, when you have a scale of preference, on the top, what are the most important things that are there? You start working on to achieve those ones before coming to the list. Most of us, we are working hard to buy dresses and shoes. Yes. People are working hard to invest in real estate. Do you know that if you buy a land today for 500,000, after 5 years you can sell a land for 5 million? But if you take your 500,000 and you put it in a bank, after 5 years, interest will not even reach 50,000. join some of those your shoes in the house, it can cost like 200,000. You can go and advance the land even in a corner. In 5 years' time, in 10 years' time, that land will give you money. Most of us, we don't have a skill of preference because we are so full of material things. Somebody will work hard. When they pay them, the first thing they think about how to reward themselves with that good dress, good shoes. And then when the money is finished, you go back again to square one. Cameroonians need to learn how to invest. Most of us, we go to school, they don't teach us about investment. They just teach us about how you can work, have a job, and salary, that's all. They don't teach us about investment. My father-in-law used to tell me that in the 90s, this place used to be forest. Imagine if he bought the land here. Now, how much the land would be a value? We keep looking at places saying, no, this place is still a forest. I beg. Let me tell you, when you be 40, that place will be a city and you might not be able to buy land there. Standing here today, when you work hard, you have a scale of preference. Let me tell you, there is time to invest and under there is time to enjoy. Time to invest has to be on top and time for enjoyment comes under. You cannot afford to work today, you make money, you go and enjoy it. Then when the money is finished, you come back and work again. But let us work today. Let us invest our time today. Let us invest our energy today in building ourselves, in building a career, in acquiring a skill, in learning a skill. When we do and we succeed, now we can go and enjoy it. But for now, it is time for us to learn. It is time for us to build ourselves. It is time for us to develop ourselves. My slogan, success comes when you become intentional about the kind and the type of success that you want. It is important you have a clear picture. I don't just want to be a successful entrepreneur, but what kind of entrepreneur do I want to be? Be particular about it. Be exact about it. You have to be particular. You don't just want to succeed, but what kind of success do you want to have? I don't just want to pass my exams. 5 advanced level papers. 5 advanced level paper, 5 points. Or 5 advanced level paper, 25 points. Or 5 advanced level paper with how many points? 5 points. How do you want to? Let me tell you, I am working every day to succeed, yes. But what exactly kind of success? What picture? Oh, I'm working every day. I want to have a good month and how much? Have the picture. When you have a picture, you have a different level of motivation than when you don't have a picture. When you don't have a picture, it comes a time where I say that all success is not success. Some people, we truly want to succeed. You are in CSME, you want to be successful. You want to be a successful manager. Yes, what kind of successful manager? What kind of successful manager? Today you are here, you are looking, you want to become an assistant manager. What kind of assistant manager? Those people standing here looking at me, you want to become tete. These are the tetes in front of you. What kind of tete or which tete here do you want to be like? Have a picture of that person. So that you will not be misled. It's important. So this morning, I want to encourage everybody. It is time for us to start taking action. We have talked enough. We've learned a lot. It is time for us to take action. Because the future that we want, it starts now. We are the next generation, so it starts now. Let us start taking action now. So that the life that we want to achieve, we will achieve it.